Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is my LV agenda. This is my everyday carry. I use it every day. I especially find it quite handy for planning meals. And I've been planning meals out of this low-carb cookbook, so I want to make sure that I have everything that I need when I come home from the grocery store. I finally figured out where these inserts were from that I bought a few years ago. They're from a shop on Etsy called The Paper Starfish. I have since ordered some more. These dividers that I made, I didn't punch them in the correct way, so they didn't come out even. And it's not very aesthetic. And Kaz was right from 5 Foot Nothing. It does bother me. I am really into Gudetama, the lazy egg in the existential crisis. If you don't know who Gudetama is, you should probably look it up. It's very cute. He's just a lazy egg. He's cold all the time. He, she, it's an egg. Here's a picture of my handbag with my Gudetama charm on it. I just adore him. Anyway, so I thought I would make my agenda match my handbag. I'll link this cookbook below. Before we get started, here's a look at my handbag. It's a Reed Krakoff, and this is my Gudetama, the lazy egg. So in order to create my new inserts, I ordered a few supplies. This is one of my favorite pens. It's the Pentel Intergel. I found it in yellow, which will work great for my Gudetama theme. I didn't even know it came in yellow. My favorite size is 0.4. The black paper you're seeing is some cardstock that I also ordered from Amazon. It has a bit of a sheen to it, and I thought it would make some nice dividers. Then I ordered some Gudetama accoutrement. This is a bookmark. And yes, that is bacon. How can you not like bacon? These are some fun little bookmarks, magnetic bookmarks that I found. All Gudetama themed. Now, I ordered a bunch of stickers to make these inserts out of, but they won't be here for a month. You know how that goes with Amazon. You never know what you're gonna get. But all that I did get is linked below. These are chopsticks. There's bacon down below. And we have our lazy egg in different positions of repose. I also got this miniature writing set. I thought, surely there's something I can do with this. This pin seems kind of small. I wonder if it's small enough to go in my PM agenda. Let me find it. Here it is. I'm not currently using it. And of course not. I do know some pens that will fit in that. I'll link those below. This little writing kit comes with these little cards. They're very tiny. Good for putting in your journal or your agenda. I don't think they're really good for actually mailing. Yes, it does come with envelopes, but look at the envelopes. It is very tiny, but it's cute, and you can make washi cards out of these by laminating them. It's really cute. I'm thinking about different ways that I can make pockets, like inside my Hobonichi cousin, and things like that. Anyway, this is where I'm starting on this project. And since I didn't get any stickers, I'm looking for anything that I can use that has Gudetama on it. This is not enough because I need 10 or 11 dividers, and I think I'm just going to have to go swipe some pics and print them out. I think I found some pretty good prints. I also think I'm going to use this for my cover because it's really cute. But as you know, I tend to screw things up, so I'll save this file just in case. So here's a look at some prints that I found that I'm going to use. Then I have the tedious task of cutting them all out. I'll spare you that. Maybe I'll record it, but if I do, it's definitely going to be sped up. Isn't Gudetama just adorable? Look at his butt. Come on. How can you not like the lazy egg? He's just a really cute invention. Now this one's a little fuzzy, but the 70s kid and 80s teen in me just couldn't resist. Well, they're roughly cut out now. I'll have to fine-tune them before I go on, but I'm getting an idea of whether or not they'll fit, etc. I really like this one I got for my cover. It's such a good size, and I just know I'm gonna screw it up. You know what I should have done? I should have written down the percentage that I printed this at, because I don't remember. I'm going to use my other cover as a template for these because I really like the size of it. All I need to do is cut the first one and use that as a template for the rest. And yes, it's another 0.4 Clenna Energel. Now is where we are careful. We don't want a bloodbath here. And now we have our template. Pretty good. That'll work. And now I've got to figure out a way to mark it so that I can cut them all the same. I'll be right back. I've made the executive decision to use washi tape. Now, had it been right on one of the lines, I wouldn't have to use washi tape, but it's not. Okay, let's speed this process up a bit. All I have to do is line it up. There's a wire that runs right where the cutter is going to go. And I screwed it up. Unbelievable. We'll forgo the cursey words. Like I said, I should have written down the size that I printed it at, because I don't remember, and I keep changing at my points and just can't seem to get it back to the size that it was. So now I'm just deciding that I don't want to cut any faces off if I can help it. So instead of a closed concept design, my cover will now be an open concept design. And I guess in art you call it closed and open composite. I never went to art school, but I'm sure I read that in a book somewhere. Oh crap, there's still some ink. That means I have to take a sliver off, and this never works. Wish me luck. Son of a cursey word. Shit. I've now printed this thing out 6 times, changing it by points. This is just gonna have to do. It'll be fine, right? Don't look, Cass. millimeter by millimeter, we're making this thing workable. Now I'm sure that all you girls that make inserts like these all the time are like, just open this program and put the picture in and stretch it to this size. You know what? I have Canva and I probably should have used it. Here comes some even more tedious work. I'm not going to talk through this. I am just going to speed this part of the video up. Yeah, I think these are going to be a little bit of all right. Dang it, I'm out of tape. That's okay, I got a backup. Let me go get it. This glue is safer anyway. It's removable, so just basically turns these into post-it notes. So I don't have to be so committed because I can always pick them up and move them. Another little tedious part. Let's speed this up. Okay, while the laminator heats up, I think this is another place where I will probably just fast forward. You can watch me put these in sheets. I'm going to try to stick these thicker cards in first, because it's probably a bad idea. Oh dear God, abort! Abort! The problem is you can't abort it, and this is not working out. Oh God. Okay. Oh jeez. Oh no. I can't make it work, Jim. And yet another disaster. Get my tweezers and pull these out. Since the laminator just rejected them. We're like, no way, Jose. What a mess. Okay. We'll just keep on keeping on. I think I'm going to speed up the part where I'm running everything through the laminator. Now. This is what happens when you don't properly support it. It wrinkles, but they're good enough. People who use the laminator all the time are probably going, oh my God. Time to cut. So far, so good. We're moving right along here. I'm going to speed this up. My corner cutter is ancient and probably needs to be replaced. So rounding the corners on my dividers has been thrown out the window because I don't want to ruin them and I don't want to do it by hand. Okay, it's time to punch. And I do not want to screw this up. This is what I screwed up last time. Had them all uneven, so we're going to do a test punch on what's marked as personal size. And as you can see, there is more room at the bottom than there is at the top. So that means I'm going to have to adjust this, not to personal. Make it a little longer maybe? Let's give this a test. Okay, that looks a little more even. All right. Now, just make sure that they are all punched face down, and we'll be good to go. Let's speed this up. Okay, we're in the final stages. These pins come with a little tip cover, so you got to get that off or they won't write. All right, it writes. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take this apart and put my new ones in. Let's speed this up. And here's my new Gudetama Louis Vuitton agenda. I've added these in the front to cover up the cards that are there so that when I'm shopping, see, when it's in my cart, that's all covered up. There was actually a purpose for that. Let's do a quick flip. Now this is my grocery section, and I ended up cutting off part of my bacon bookmark and moving it over so that I could easily flip to the day that I'm looking for in the grocery store. I'll probably cut slits in this so that I can move it easier, but this takes away the fumbling around in the grocery store, which has been a problem. So that is now fixed. Of course, fitness section is the bum, because that makes sense. And habit trackers to either start a new habit or stop a habit. This is just the on-the-go video planners in case I, get inspired. It's the 3 o'clock in the morning online shopping Gudetama wrapped in bacon. And then the one under the bacon blanket is books. Books that I'm reading, books that I want to read. Turned out really nice. This I got from a YouTuber. I will put her channel down below. It's Milk and Honey Life. And I put my sad wrinkled little balloon in the back as my flipper. It turned out really cute. I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. Oh wait, let me put all the rest of my accoutrement in. There goes the pin. And then I have my little bookmarks, which will be quite fun. Now flip straight to the calendar. I use the chopsticks to go to the day. And so on. You ever just stare at something after you do a little art project or something and think, hey, that turned out all right? See you next time.